The Black Rose, read by Joolz, the author of Lord Lilly Loved Toast. It was a dark, misty night, and everyone was in bed in the land of shadows, except Jumping Jack Sparrow. The nickname had stuck since childhood. He had pretended to be asleep after his bedroom story and had snuck out into the stately home garden, down the old stony steps that many oceans of feet had befriended over time, and shaped with the shapes of sorrows and fears, had many shapes and tears of its own to tell, if only it could. The shadows had formed a new melting of enveloping into oneness with the night, with the trees, with the new light or new darkness, which had its own lick of time-dimensional space. Jack had run this path many times with his friends, but always at night he liked the energy of the nightness and the nocturnal night eyes and sounds of the creatures coming into life. The foxes, the moon, the running wolves, the ones you hear, turn page, the ones you hear but don't see. Jack had a plan this night. He wanted to trap a bat. He didn't know why, but thought he would try. The dead tree was calling again. It spooked him and haunted him, scared him and beckoned him. It had questions to his answers, and had a certain gateway that didn't just fire the imagination. Sat within that tree was the doorway to a different universe. You didn't have to do anything, speak a special verse or rhyme, or shrink a pill or pay a dime. Just enter the hollow bark. It sets your target and it makes your mark. Your life's hollow opens up and fills the void. It fuses every phenomena and opens up the river of life and holds and takes you to and from the ocean depths till you're out of breath. It takes time to absorb the sensation, and Jack would describe it as adventure. This tree was cursed by the hands of time, the ticking clock, the tower and power of time. It was now 11 o'clock. As the bell tower chimed, many years ago, as you know, I would tell, a grumpy lady lived in her caravan with a frog and waiting for a princess to arrive. Waiting for a princess to arrive, kiss the frog and make him well, and so she could trap him and capture his kingdom. That was a myth which people call folklore. Jack planned to sit up the tree all night with a butterfly net and try and catch a vampire bat. He was tired and he knew it, so he threw his bag down and climbed up the ancient grooves of Telltale Tree and waited for a while. He soon got bored and wandered down. He seemed unaware they were darting all around. The most honourable, "Be myself," said Jemima Duck. "Well, you would think that would be easy, but I'm so much rolled into one that pile it on, put it down, it's all gobbledygook. Here's a flute, a note that will haunt you though it didn't play a sound. You didn't hear, will never go away, but you will never feel again. But it's here because you came so close, and now it's a memory that got too close. It smiles on, but she's gone. Another Toulouse wish she was here and doing that nice thing, not moaning and dissecting genetic coding, refiguring it out and regurgitating my electrical DNA. Put it away, it's another day." The fox woke Jack from his ordinary thinking and alerted him to the change within the atmosphere, just a hint of wind blowing in a different direction and bringing hope in a more profuse direction. It filled his being with doom at first because it chilled him to the core to remember his grandmother's verse, promises to keep, miles to walk before you sleep. Never pick a black rose that lies ahead, buried around the old dead oak you love so much. Smiling at your fears will not be glaring at you, but just fiercely killing you, dead stone. Quarry me late, you can tile your bathroom with my remains. Charmed deep in the heat, you'll be fried cheese and fed to the orphans. If you, dark, dare try and pull the black rose. If you dare try and pull the black rose, he forgot. If you dare try and pull the black rose, he forgot. He forgot all that the second he sniffed a whiff on that dark night. I think he knew he just needed a fright. We all questioned and questioned the flowing ocean. He sniffed the rose, scent, had made up its mind. He was frozen that night, turn page, and never found the bat. He did make it home, but something clay was fired into stone, and it was nature he picked and set him free. But always remember this, young Jack indoors, in you, in God, in everyone. There's you and me in every nation, not just black cheese on tomato and bacon. The end. What? The end's a bit frog. We gave in. We gave out. We seek in, we seek out. Nothing rhymes with I'm coming. So don't worry, dear, have another beer. We gave in, we give out. We put in, we put out. We put in, we sin, we seek out the redhead danger of the night. Well, I don't sleep. Arc not thy phantom power. Ache not for something weaker. Reach for yourself in every sphere, in every year that rolls around, in every tear that just keeps rolling. Find your Beethoven, find your hour, find yourself. Bind yourself in the hours of time that beat your very heartbeat. You ignore each day that sets you on your meaningless way. Find not an ache in every frog. I'll just say when I use frog most of the time in this book, it's instead of using a swear word. So find not an ache in every beep. Find not an ache in every think. Find not an ache in every shit. Find not an ache in every frog. The end.